let's clean our Cricut mats. Hi, and welcome to my craft room. My name is Kelsey. I also call myself Dinosaur Mama, and today we are going to clean our Cricut mats. I want to start by saying a lot of factors are going to go into this, but I'm going to show you my very fast and simple process to cleaning my mats that gets them back to a little bit of their sticky state, especially when you have a lot of like residual paper or glitter stuck onto your mats. So keep in mind, there might be different factors like the age of your mats or how hard you're scrubbing that might not make them as sticky as before, but I want you to try this process. It is really fast and it will save you money because you won't have to buy new mats all the time. You'll see behind me, I have some mats that I had already cleaned. However, I still have even more that I can go ahead and show you. And if you're not yet, please consider subscribing so that you can follow me for Cricut projects, tips, tricks, and all things crafty. Let's get started. So let's start by what I'll be using to clean with. The first thing is going to be Awesome Spray. I get this at the Dollar Tree. I will link it as well. However, it's not expensive. It's a degreaser. So if you're looking for something, basically you just want like an all-purpose degreasing cleaner that is a spray. So that's the cleaner that I'm going to be using. I'm also going to be using baby wipes to wipe everything down, but you can use a paper towel with water. So you don't have to have baby wipes. A paper towel and water is fine. A sponge, this one has seen better days, but it will do the trick. So a sponge, nothing too abrasive. This is like a regular old Scott sponge. You know, you can get them at the Dollar Tree. And then a scraper, something that like you would use for vinyl. A credit card will work as well, like an old gift card, something like that. So that's what you need to do your cleaning. So we're gonna start by spraying our mat. Now I'm going to spray like a decent amount on. And the stuff does smell, so just be careful, be in a well-ventilated area. But I'm gonna spray it on, and then I'm gonna go in with my sponge, and I'm already coughing. And in a circular motion, I'm getting all of that fuzz to start coming off. Oh, and you know what, before I was doing this, I wanted to mark this so that you knew I was using the same mat. So I have this gold marker, so we're just gonna put a heart up here, a little heart, that way you know it is the same mat that I'm using, and I'll show you it up close. So there we go, you see it, it has a little heart, so I'm not like changing mats out, so you can see how sticky it becomes. So I am scrubbing here in circular motions, just trying to get all that debris off of it, and I am not using a lot of pressure at all. This sponge is also dry. I am not using a lot of pressure at all. And I'm just lightly circling around to get all of that gunk off. And again, a lot of this is gonna have to, you know, depend on your usage, your mats, how old they are, all those different things. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is just take my little scraper, and I'm basically just kind of removing that degreaser and scraping it off. I don't want to scrape my heart off. So I'm just scraping everything off, kind of towards the center, and you can see it's already like drastically cleaner. It's definitely not 100% clean, but it's drastically cleaner with all that paper that was stuck on there. Now your last step that you're going to do is wipe that nice and clean. So I'm using a clean baby wipe. Or you can use your wet paper towel. Again, I'm trying to avoid that heart so that you know it's still the same mat. And now we are gonna let this dry for about 10 minutes. You want it to be really dry. And you wanna make sure you're wiping all that degreaser off. So if you need a second baby wipe, like you can use one to do the initial clean and then the second one to do a final sweep over. You can also rinse it underwater and then dry it with like a paper towel. However, you just wanna be careful to not get the paper towel stuck to your newly cleaned mat. All right, so now I'm gonna let this dry for a little while and we will check the stickiness in a second. All right, and our mat is now clean and it is sticky. So if I put, it's hard to get off the table, but if I put my hand on it, it sticks to it. and it is still the same mat. I hope this helped. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It's a fast way to clean your Cricut mats, and it's cheaper than buying all new ones. Stay crafty.